H1B Visa, a program designed to bring skilled foreign workers to the United States, has become one of the most controversial topics in American immigration policy. For Indians, this visa represents a pathway to opportunity, success, and the American dream. But for many in the United States, it's a source of tension, particularly in debates about jobs and immigration too. The system, introduced back in 1990s, is now under heavy scrutiny for being outdated and unfair, with critics arguing that it needs a complete overhaul. Indians are at the heart of this particular debate as they make up the majority of H1B holders and are at the center of success of Silicon Valley and other industries as well. But while the program has undoubtedly created success stories, it has also exposed deep flaws and inequality, both in the United States workforce and in the way the immigration system treats Indian professionals. The H1B visa is meant for highly skilled workers in fields like technology, medicine, and research. Right? Every year, the US issues 85,000 visas through a lottery system, with 65,000 allocated for general applications and 20,000 reserved for those with advanced degree. The process is extremely competitive, with over 470,000 applications in 2024 alone, leaving applicants with only 14 to 17% chance of being selected. Employers sponsoring these visas spend between $12,000 to $15,000 per applications. Now, Indians dominate the program, receiving about 60% of all the new H1Bs and 80% of renewals, with the majority working in Silicon Valley. Now, here is a question for you. Can Silicon Valley exist without Indians? But you know what? Even if the answer is yes, then for many, the journey doesn't end here. The green card system imposed a strict cap, limiting any one country to 7% of total green card issued annually. Now, this has left over 1 million Indians and their families stuck in a backlog that could take 130 to 150 years to clear, forcing them to rely on continuous visa extension while living in uncertainty. The H1B visa has become controversial for several reasons. On one hand, it has fueled racist tension, with far-right groups in the United States accusing Indian migrants of taking away American jobs and altering workplace demographics. Now, this particular issue comes to a head recently when Sri Ram Krishnan, an Indian American, was nominated as senior advisor in the Trump administration, sparking outrage among the right-wing faction. Political figures like Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk have actually become part of the conversation, with some accusing them of forcing Indian talent over American workers. On one hand, economic concerns are also driving the debate. Critics argue that program allows companies to exploit foreign workers as cheap labor, even as they lay off thousands of American employees. IT firms like Infosys, Wipro, and TCS, which accounts for about half of the H1Bs, have been accused of wage manipulation and unfair practices. Back in 2017, studies suggested that American computer scientists could have earned 2.6 to 5.1% more without H1B program. Even major tech companies like Meta have faced lawsuits alleging discrimination against American workers in favor of foreign hires. Now, Indians' dominance in the H1B program is rooted in their unparalleled success in the fields of technology, medicine, and entrepreneurship. Indian Americans, who make up just 1.5% of the US population, pay 6% of the federal taxes and have highest median household income of any ethnic group at $1,45,000. Their success is actually visible not only in Silicon Valley but also in other industries. 44% of billion-dollar startup founders in the United States are foreign-born. Many of them are Indians. CEO of global giants like Google, Microsoft, and Adobe are all Indian origin. Even outside of tech, Indians have made their mark, with Indian entrepreneurs owning roughly 50% of all economy hotels in the United States. The average H1B holders earn $1,23,000 annually, significantly higher than the American maiden wage, dispelling the notion that they are cheap labor. In addition, the US faces a shortage of STEM graduates, producing only 160,000 a year, of which just 64,000 are white Americans. Now, in comparison, India produces 1.5 million engineers annually, making Indians an indispensable part of the American tech ecosystem. But you know what? Despite all their success, Indians face numerous challenges under H1B system. Many live in constant uncertainty, unable to plan for the future. The education system adds another layer of complexity. Indian students often take on significant loan to pursue advanced degree in the US, hoping to secure an H1B visa later. Meanwhile, the influx of foreign students into American universities have turned graduates' engineering program into cash cows, with foreign-born students now making up 72% of these programs as compared to just one-third in 1990s. Here, critics argue that the system prioritizes short-term profits over long-term sustainability. Experts have proposed several solutions to address these issues and make the system more effective. Now, one idea to replace the current lottery system with a merit-based point system that considers factors like education, skill, salary level, and cultural alignment. Another suggested an increase of H1B fee to $25,000 to $35,000, assuring that only companies in genuine need of top talent can actually afford to apply. Addressing the green card backlog is also very important to ending the cycle of temporary visa and creating more stability for workers and their families. With all these fraud prevention measures, such as modernizing the labor condition application process, could actually help ensure fair practices. Finally, improving STEM education in the United States is essential for reducing dependency on foreign talent in long run. Now, the H1B visa debate is more about just immigration policy. It's a reflection of America's struggle with its own workforce and its reliance on global talent. For India, it highlights the incredible achievement of its diaspora and the importance of education and skill development. However, it also underscores the need for a fairer system that allows Indian professionals to thrive without facing endless backlogs and bias. Ultimately, the challenge lies in creating a system where both American workers and skilled immigrants can succeed together, ensuring that innovation and opportunity continue to flourish on both sides of the globe. The future of America's tech leadership and India's role in it depends on getting this balance right. Do let us know what do you think about this issue and follow TimesXP for more such updates.